And we are back here once again with another episode of the Cloud9 podcast, season 10, episode 1. And we have finally made it to 10 seasons of the Cloud9 podcast. As you guys already know, the previous other podcast that I had, which was called the Nightwing podcast, actually ran for about 12 seasons, and it ended up getting to about 15 episodes in there. So it was actually crazy that this show was steadily right behind it for the most part. And now we are finally at double digits for this podcast. And the goal of this year for this podcast is for it to hit 12 seasons and getting, to that 300 episode mark. I was going to schedule some guests today, but, I thought to myself, you know what? We'll just sit here, chill, relax. We'll talk about some league here and there, and we'll go over some other stuff as well. Probably continue the conversation that we had last night when I was when me and Chaz were playing League of Legends, where we actually went 0-5, and I think I might have actually had a stroke playing with those guys. I swear I should have probably reported those people to Riot headquarters for about as bad as inting as they were actually having these games. But if you guys want to watch and listen to the Cloud9 podcast, if you're commuting back and forth from work, going to the gym, or you need to have something to listen to while you're at home, then go and check out the Cloud9 podcast on all of your favorite podcasting platforms. And if you find us there, I enjoy and would love to have you watching and listening to us. We don't need your money. I don't need it at all. But if you ever did in the future support the show, thank you so much. But for the most part, we don't need it. We just enjoy you guys just watching and listening to the show. That is all that matters. And thank you to every single person that dedicates their time to watching and listening to the show every week. And here is to 10 more seasons of, the show, actually. And yeah, there's not really else much to say. You guys already know my League of Legends journey anyway. So yeah, we'll just talk and chill for a little bit and, have some fun. And if you guys want to, listen to the Iron Man podcast before I ever put it up on here, if you kind of want to basically consume all 270 episodes of that show currently, basically, if you have like Linktree, you could just type in my name, Master Swag King, and the name will obviously appear up. But if you have because the show's only on Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter. So basically, if you're on Twitch, follow me at C9 Master Swag King. If you're on Rumble, follow me at Master Swag King. And on Twitch, follow me at C9 MSK8. That way you could obviously watch the Iron Man podcast. That way you guys kind of know what we're talking about and doing if you're not obviously watching and listening to this show after you've watched the episode on the podcasting platforms. And yeah, that's pretty much it for any announcements. I'm going to give you guys an update on the Iron Man podcast episodes. So I was doing the calculations yesterday after I finished our other episode. So today, when I'm done with this show and I get done with another episode of the Iron Man podcast with Chaz, because we got to go straight into it now, given, changes, we'll be on episode 102. So at episode 102, we're going to need about 2 more weeks of me constantly uploading episodes to my backup YouTube account, and then we're going to be good to go to start uploading them. So yeah, just about 2 more weeks left, and you guys can consume the other podcasts that I've been putting in a whole lot of work into. Awesome episodes, awesome guests, awesome discussions. Oh, you won't want to miss it. But to celebrate this occasion, let's talk to this black man. What's up, dude? How are you doing?
What's up? Just here.
You just here? Just being black again?
Yeah, watching Pokemon all day, count cards all day too. I'm trying to sell as much bulk as possible.
How much are you trying to sell?
All my Yu-Gi-Oh bulk. Like I don't need any of the Yu-Gi-Oh bulk that's not in my binder. Like if it's not in my binder or I have 2 specific tins, big tins, I'm gonna keep them there. Everything else is like common of like cards of like from like boxes I've opened like from years ago. Like like when I used to do more box openings back in the day, it's like, do challenges and all that. I used to do all that box openings. I had all that bulk. I'm like, I don't need this shit. Nobody's buying this. It's like now they got a new app. It's a TCG bulk where you just sell all your bulk online. You got to organize it first.
Okay.
And then
how much do they charge for like per? How much is it per? Like 1,000, 500, 300?
No, it's by individual type of card. That's me.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
That's me. If I got like a what you gonna call it, like a rare card.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they'll charge like maybe like 2 cents per rare, but then you realize like a common card might be like a penny each, but then knowing me, I have like almost like $5, like $5 to $10 common cards. Those can't count it up quickly. You ship all those in one box. You make sure you put a divider in between them that they're all labeled. I like to put them in this like little case kind of thing, like a paper kind of case. Make sure that okay, these are common, these are rares, these are ultras, these are secrets, these are gold rares, and keep it going. Yeah, it's gonna be like about like the price. I don't know how much they're gonna be, but they're gonna be a good amount in a sense. They're going to be a good amount.
How much have you sold to this website before? Actually,
I haven't sold anything yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't sold anything yet.
Have you sold like Yu-Gi-Oh bulk before?
Yeah, I sold Yu-Gi-Oh bulk before, like, but in store,
Okay.
in store.
Ooh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, like I sold Yu-Gi-Oh bulk in store, and it was pretty fun.
Okay.
It was pretty easy in a sense, where it was just okay. Let me just get that. Oh yeah, okay. I'm watching Pokemon right now. I'm watching this guy play out. Oh, it's GG's. It's GG's because he's gonna get all the energy. He has 220 on Giratina. 220 left on Giratina. He's gonna knock out. Game 3. It's game 3. Yep, let's go. You got 38 minutes left. That's a bunch of time. The top 8 matches. There are matchups. I'm like, okay, that should go 40, 50 minutes. They're ending at 20, 30 minutes. Like, what the fuck? Are people breaking now?
How many concurrent viewers did the
stream have? About 3,000. It don't seem like a lot. It don't seem like a lot, but it's like a lot of people do watch it on a crackback. Like,
true. Yeah, people gotta understand it's not really about who's watching generally up front. It's also the back end of people that are gonna watch that replay it. There's people that'll replay the same shit over to them so they can go to sleep. That's how I do. I probably given like so many bigger content creators like so much money for how many podcasts I've kept looping. You know how many times I've kept like some what's the Monty and Thorne show? Summoning Insight. You know how many times I have that show just looping episode after episode? Dude, there was episodes. Man, I probably give these people like thousands of dollars every month just from that.
I did that with the Club Shake. Cat Williams. I fell asleep, passed out watching it. Right, had this shit on repeat. It's almost 3 hours long. I woke up. I think it looped twice. I came back. Literally, I was like 5 minutes off from where I fell asleep at. I was like, God damn! I was out for at least 7 hours. I was out for at least 7 hours because I woke up and it was at the same point where Cat Williams was talking about joke stealing and shit like that. And Cat Williams' name used to be Cat in the Hat, and Disney sued him because the Cat in the Hat name. Only how you go? The first one, the Cat in the Hat. His name is Cat in the Hat. It's KAT, but you can't use Cat in the Hat. This motherfucker ain't making no money. Disney was people thought Disney was bad now. Disney was worse back in the day. They sue you for everything. They motherfuckers was throwing out cease and desist.
Yo, what's up, Gunner? How you doing, man? Oh my god, dude. Oh, you know what you're talking about last night?
Yeah.
Just how much the actual Dark Knight trilogy influenced. It even I forgot to mention it even influenced Arrow. Remember?
Yep.
All like people forget that's not like I like Stephen Amell, but that's not Green Arrow though. That's not who Oliver Queen is. And they literally made him like Bruce Wayne.
In the sense, the thing about Oliver Queen is you can make his story any way you want because it's about a rich guy. It's about a rich guy who becomes Green Arrow. But how do you make someone become Green Arrow?
His personality. His personality is very kind of bubbly. He likes to have fun, but he's also he can be serious. But it's more of an extension of him. He's actually Green Arrow's quite a liberal character. He always clashed with Green Lantern pretty consistently. Yeah. But I felt like he was just Bruce Wayne. Honestly,
the reason why is I feel like that's like a kind of a cop out because it's like this the issue with making bubbly characters like that. People, it's a product of its time. People will be like, "Oh, it's too. It doesn't feel realistic." It's like, yeah, it's like it partially is Bruce Wayne, but at the same time, it's like Green Arrow and you gotta realize Green Arrow is a lot similar to Bruce Wayne than you realize. They're both rich billionaires that like to fuck women. Except one's happy, one's sad. It's like, okay, you make him more like Bruce Wayne, but he's less.
Oliver knows how to mask it a lot better. He's actually he's got a pretty tragic backstory himself. Actually.
Yeah, he's less brooding than Batman. It's like,
and plus, like Green Arrow's kind of like an extension of Oliver, like Bruce E's Batman. That's literally who he is. It's just kind of like no. I was talking. You know, I'm in some Facebook groups, and they were talking like, what would if he had his comic book personality? Would the show have popped off as hard as it did? I was like,
that show got canceled season 1 because it would have been called Two Kids Be Two Cartoons. Sing about this.
I think that Green Arrow can work, but I don't think the style for that show.
Sing about this. Even when Green Arrow was on Super Marvel, they said it was too campy. Like,
it was portrayed by I know you're talking about. Yeah. I like that. He actually was good. He was a good Green Lantern too. Oh, Green Arrow. He was a good Green Arrow too.
Yeah, no, he was really good. All the
that suit looks awesome, honestly. If you look back at that suit, the way that suit is aged, it looked really good, honestly. The guy who was in Reacher, I figured out he was Aquaman in Smallville.
Yeah.
I was like, man, that guy got ripped as fuck.
Yeah, he was another character on Titans.
Oh.
He's always been ripped, but now he got super ripped.
It's like, Lord. The fact that they had him, he was Aquaman. Now he's Reacher. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
If they was to reboot Marvel, he'd be a great Thor. Thor or a Hulk.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like,
I mean, he could play Sentry, but Marvel wanted to cast an Asian to play Sentry. It's odd. Sentry. But he won't be appearing in Thunderbolt. Stephen Young, who's in The Walking Dead, Invincible. He said it's too busy scheduling conflicts. It's because he's still he's still voice recording episodes for Invincible season 2 because they only did 4 episodes of that show so far.
Oh shit! It's
also weird because Barry Grant Gustin, he didn't even have blonde hair for the Flash.
Yeah, he had brunette.
He asked if they wanted to do it. They told him no. I remember the backlash that Candace Patton got when she was cast as Iris, and she was still mad about that. Years later, I was like, God,
because people still gave a shit about it. But then also, during like season 3 or 4, she started fucking around with J.R. Smith and that whole shit outside of say. Because her
character got really bad too. Her character just got so much worse as the show progressed. She was fine the first 2 seasons.
All the writing got bad after like season 3. But the issue is about Iris West, the casting, because it created like a separate timeline, where people were mad. Oh, they're swapping Ginger. None of y'all give a fuck that they swapped out Ginger as the 2. Like, people started bringing it up. Don't act like you guys give a fuck about them swapping black people, or swapping out black people for redheads. You gotta give a fuck. That's me. Don't like I had to go back and realize like because I remember the only person I really saw actually being bad back then was Young Ripper. But it was like, even with him, it was kind of like, I was like, do you really give a fuck, or are you just trying to rage against the machine?
Well, it's one of those things where if you, it's kind of like the things I think people just didn't notice it too much until it got too much of a bad thing. It's like one time is whatever, but when you constantly keep doing it, it's like, why are we switching things out like this constantly?
No,
I don't
people
get
know.
it.
The thing is, we've been doing, Hollywood been doing that forever. It's like, but it got to that point where people started having focus. Like, y'all didn't give a fuck. Y'all, because y'all, the thing is, y'all knew about, first of all, y'all didn't give a fuck about Flash. That means let's stop acting like y'all give a fuck about this character. Y'all didn't give a fuck about Flash in the first place. Because y'all, Flash and Aquaman were the joke superheroes. Like, Flash, people took it a little bit more seriously than Aquaman. Aquaman was always a fucking joke with Jason Momoa.
Yeah, but I would still argue not just changing that just because.
But the thing is, no one gave a fuck until people really started bringing it up. Like, no one, like, no actual, like, fan was like, okay. It was like, there's a few people that were mad. I think they were more mad at the actress because she was unproven. I was like, most of these, like, the only actor that was really, we see it on, what, in, like, acting was the father.
Well, for me, the way I've always seen it is, I just don't understand. Even if the character's not popular, there's still no reason to change it.
But the thing is, they always change it. They've always been changing.
Yeah. That's why I've always brought up as a problem. I think it'll always cause a problem in general if they just didn't do it. I always said it was just not causing any issues. That's something that you couldn't, go and be like, it's a problem if they didn't do it.
But the issue is, no one gave a fuck the first few seasons. It's like, because y'all either didn't notice, and then when y'all noticed, y'all started making a big outrage. Like, y'all didn't give a fuck. Now y'all started giving a fuck. Like, really? Okay. It's like, at that point, you're like, all right, someone.
Oh, you're talking about selective outrage. Like, people kind of.
That's what it was. It just became selective out of nowhere. I was like, really? Now y'all give a fuck? Now y'all like, now y'all making it bigger. Like, it's like, the thing is, too, it's like, first of all, Hollywood's been doing this for how long? It's like, okay. Like, there's been times where they swapped out black people for white people. And then in 2016, there was no outrage when they had all the Egyptian people were white as fuck. I can understand their brown skin. You can throw
I'm pretty sure there was outrage. Was there not?
Not as big as it should have been. Not as big. Like the outrage.
I think the biggest one that I remember was the Cleopatra one.
Yeah, that what the issue is. The outrage from the kings of Egypt came from the black side. No one gave a fuck. That's the issue too. When black people are outraged, but when it's during the white people, everybody was like, first, okay, the whole redhead thing. Now you're acting like, oh, we gotta cast more redheads.
James Gunn actually did. He casted an actual redhead for Jimmy Olsen. I was like, oh, okay, there you go. I like that.
But the great thing about redheads? Oh, redheads are that. Like, people say, oh, but redheads are a minority. They fall under white people. That's the issue. They fall under Caucasian. You don't because you could dye somebody's hair. Now they're no longer redhead.
I think we should also normalize wearing wigs too. People back in the day in Hollywood are like what's called the musicals back in the day, very long time ago. When you look at and people watch documentaries, they used to normalize wearing wigs if you didn't have the right hairstyle all the time.
But a lot of them also
there's also a lot in Europe too. But they do like drag queen stuff, so
yeah. There's a double sword with both of them. The hair dye starts fucking with your scalp, and then
like with Michael Rosenbaum. I remember he quit Smallville because they kept making him cut his hair, and he was like, "Yeah, I don't want to keep doing that." That was a big one. I remember.
Yeah, and then also was having it. There used to be people where the hair ties, the hair clips for the wigs. A lot of them were pulling up to people's scalps. It was causing like pains and pitches and that. But I do agree about the wig. We do need to normalize wig because it's like
that's kind of what acting is. Like I mean that's just for the most part how most actors are. I mean the drag queens wear wigs. I'm like, we're about to get shut up like drag queens, No, but what did you think about the CW stuff? Because when it was Arrow, I knew who Oliver was, and I was watching it. I just wasn't interested. I just thought it was just kind of the first season. It's not bad. I think the first season is the best season, but I just couldn't. I just couldn't get into it for some reason. I hated that white bitch they casted to play Diana. She was terrible. I saw that bitch in Melrose Place. I saw her on Nightmare on Elm Street. I was like, this lady can't act. I saw like Gossip Girl.
Diana.
It was the white girl from Gossip Girl. Remember the season where Serena put her brother in jail?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what the actress's name.
Oh, I forgot her name. But she's not ugly. It's just that she's just not a good actress. Oh my lord. Diana Lancero. I forgot her name.
No.
Oh my lord. Fucking hell.
Diana Lance.
I'm pretty sure it was.
Because there's Katie Cassidy.
It was Laurel Lance. Sorry. Yeah, they kept fucking the names up. Her real name was Diana Laurel Lance, but in the show they just called her Laurel Lance.
Yeah. You mean Katie Cassidy?
Yeah.
No, that's a
like she can.
She got that role because she's the daughter of a famous singer actor son. That was kind of like awesome.
Remember the episode? She fucking went to a dojo to fucking learn how to fight, and then she could just beat up criminals. Like, okay, that's crazy. Okay, what are we doing here? I think I stopped watching Arrow after when Ra's al Ghul stabbed him and he kicked him off the ledge. That's the last episode I watched.
What season was that?
Season 3, episode 9.
Nah. That's when I started watching. I just started watching in season 3.
Oh, okay.
I just started watching to about like halfway through Flag because at that point, I remember I was kind of done after Smallville. I was like, okay, this is kind of
yeah. Remember, Smallville is 10 seasons long. I love that show. I think the show's great.
I left after season 7 for Smallville. I loved that. I was like, yeah.
I thought season 8 was terrible. I thought season 8 was such a drag.
I saw all the highlights into season 8. I was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm not watching this. Plus, at that time, I was in like.
What was your favorite season of the show? My favorite season was season 6 or season 5. Season 5 and 6 are really good, honestly.
Mine was season 5.
Yeah, season 5 is really good, actually.
But you gotta remember, I was still in elementary school when that season first came out.
Would you still smash Kristen Kuruk?
Oh hell yeah!
That was just super gorgeous. She's aged very well.
Her, Allison Mack, the one that played
Erica Durant.
Yeah, and the one that played Supergirl.
Oh, Laura Vandervoort.
Yeah, all 4 of them.
Laura Vandervoort is really attractive. You remember that one show my younger brother was into with her where she was an alien? She was with it's the lady who was on Gotham and the lady who dates Deadpool. That actress, Marissa something. They had her bald in that show V. Remember that show?
Yeah.
Oh God, that was terrible. We had those on DVD, people. That show is bad. That show is awful. Oh God. Remember back in the day, for TV, where if a show got low ratings, they would just cancel it. And the show me and my brother had to look up why do shows end like that. So apparently, if everyone doesn't know this because you can learn something, everyone can. Most shows before the season ends, episodes are already written, and they start filming. So when you're filming and you thinking your episodes are already written, you're hoping the network renews you. That's why shows end up on cliffhangers. It's because the people that are filming the episodes currently try to they're hoping you get renewed for another season. So many shows end up on cliffhangers because of that. Because you have to have the episodes written before you start filming because legal processes and shit. So do you remember 2.5 Men used to pull in like millions and millions of people on reruns because Charlie Sheen went to like rehab or some shit before season 8, and they would replay like season 6 and season 7 episodes on CBS. They would get like 20, 30. I was like, what the fuck? That show was so impactful. That was like peak comedy right there. I was thinking about the conversation we had a while ago, and you said the best person for Charlie was Mia. I was thinking I was trying to think of all the people he dated. Mia was probably the girl he should have been with, honestly. I wouldn't say Rose. Someone said Rose. Like, no, Rose is a crazy bitch.
No, Rose should have been in the Institute after the first time. She's like, what? This is why I know the show started falling off. They have Alan Dater. It was like, this show DOA because really, nigga, really, motherfucker, your brother, you're fucking your brother's stalker.
No, it wasn't initially. Remember? Wait, did he sleep with her initially? Did he?
Charlie was the one that was with her.
Yeah,
and then it was like 5 seasons later.
Oh,
Alex
you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
But
Yep.
Rose disappears and comes back, and then it was like, really, Alan?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God! Once he started making Alan dumb, I was like, oh God, okay,
What?
yeah.
Let's see. I think. Let's
To
see.
me, it
Seasons
was
1 through 7. I
to me
think.
it's what to me it's 1 through 6. See, season
I think
7
season 7, when he breaks into
started off
Chelsea,
good.
starts. Yeah, it starts out great. After the first 4 episodes, no, the first. I think it's the first
What
5 or 6
once
episodes.
Mia
After
came
he
back
dates.
into his life, and I was
Yeah.
like, okay, he needs to pick Mia. Mia was the only one that was trying to actually make him healthier. Chelsea kind of didn't really do anything to make him better. It was
That
like
was
she
the theme
just
of the
ate.
show. So it's weird. So it's not. I wouldn't say it's on the other person to make you better, but what is she complimenting Charlie's life for? I felt like when Mia was there, he actively wanted to be a better person for her.
Yeah.
Chelsea, it wasn't like that. It kind of felt like he was just going through the motions with Chelsea.
Yeah.
Also, that actress is gorgeous. I would say that actress is beautiful.
At first it was like he was trying to, but it was like it to me. The episode where she goes meet that lawyer is when it should like the relationship for me ended, because it was like she met someone who equally had the same financial stature as Charlie, but was in a better situation.
Yeah.
But this guy was more stable. I was like, yeah, and that's how girls usually light up their dudes. They find someone who's equally or better than the person they're with,
Yeah.
and then they get a contact, some kind of contact. Now it's Instagram. Back in the day, it used to be your phone number or MySpace or Facebook page. It's your phone number.
They'll be jealous. They'll try to make the guy jealous too. They'll start flirting with him and stuff like that.
No, the dumb girls do that. The smart girls don't do that. The smart girls are like meet up somewhere and hang out, talk business. And the thing is too, most of them went for business dudes. Business guys in a sense, what you do is you can't tell if they're flirting or not because you're talking business. Okay. She met up with a lawyer. That's me. Chelsea has family issues. That's when she can talk to his lawyer guy about certain legal issues, but at the same time she can disguise them and flirting with him and all that. And Charlie ain't see it because Charlie ain't the smartest guy in the world. Like let's
well, what always angered me with the show is why didn't it's always because Alan was a chiropractor, but he's always living off his brother's pull-out bed or whatever.
Yeah.
Like the writers never thought to make him better. Like the writers just kept having him being content with that lifestyle. I get that. I guess that's kind of real life and how that would work in some cases, but he never got a better job. He never tried to do better. I forgot he couldn't get the alimony payments to Judith. If he had more money, he would just get screwed. Yeah.
What he should have done is this. And then don't forget he got married to Candy. That fucked him over too. You remember that? That's what fucked him.
No, remember also not married. He bought her a new car before that too.
Yep.
Bought her that new car.
And then that condo
fixed. Oh God! Oh.
And that's why that writing was good because Alan fell in love with
Herman, what's up, buddy?
Alan fell in love with the first woman that gave him pussy, and that was Judith. And then he fell in love with a younger woman to give him pussy. I mean, I can't believe it. I would have, if I was Alan, I would have found a way to make less. But at this time in California, the women, no matter what, she made more money than you, got the alimony payments.
Right.
And this was a few years later, Alan could have been like, "Oh, I make less than her," but Alan should have tried to put a baby in there. If I was Alan, I would have tried to poke a hole in the condom, put a condom on.
There's an episode in season 2 where Alan was blowing some bitch out, and then the mom and Charlie told him, "Hey, you're not in love with her." They smacked some sense into me, left her. I don't know why they didn't do that for Candy. Oh, I forgot. Charlie was busy with Mia, but I got to understand, you can't always mind someone's personal life. If that person wants to keep running down a road of destruction and shit like that.
They were both in a relationship. Plus, you remember the reason why Charlie and Mia broke up, right?
Yeah. So, for anyone who doesn't remember watching and listening to this, basically, if they get married, well, obviously your wife would have to live with you. I don't know what relationship any of you have where your wife doesn't live with you.
Yeah, because real quick, did you hear about? We can talk about this in a bit. Did you hear about these people who be married but live in separate houses? Just keep that part, and we're gonna break that down in a minute. But
that's so weird.
Yeah,
that's crazy. So I mean, if Mia moves in, Alan would have to basically leave. And that means Jake would have to go too.
Not basically leave, but she felt like if I'm here, why can't if Alan makes this job
You can't
and
blame
it
her.
has
I
this
mean,
amount
like,
of money, why
I,
can't
I
he
can't.
have his own?
Yeah, I can't blame her for that. I mean, you can't. Like, most women are gonna be like, why can't I have my man in your house to me? Like, it's just how most women are. But Charlie, do you think he got cold feet, or do you think he didn't want to really throw them out? I think he wanted to have it both ways, honestly.
I think he wanted a little bit of both. I think he loved Mia, but he part of him felt like she's doing too much, and he didn't like that. And Mia represented a change that he didn't feel at that moment like felt like it was too good. If he didn't feel like he was himself anymore.
Yeah.
Because don't forget, at one point Mia was clashing with Berta. You remember Berta? He was telling, "Hey, Berta, you gotta do a little more. You gotta be a better."
Contra Pearl was so awesome, man.
Yeah,
oh my god!
Don't forget. Mia was the best person towards Charlie, but everybody else was like, Alan, why have you make this amount of money even with the alimony payments?
Well, I gotta agree with her on that one. Like, she was saying some pretty factual things, you know.
Yeah, it's
everyone, like after a certain while, you gotta just look at Alan and go, "What the?" He was probably hoping Charlie died and he just inherit the house, and it's probably
he was hoping Charlie was gonna overdose on some coke in Vegas, and then he would get the house. Like, no, Charlie would have left us to the hooker he died with. Like, come on, man.
Don't forget, Charlie's the fucking person who like slept with an 80-year-old woman for a piano for his music career. That actually happened. I couldn't do it, but you know. Oh my god, is that Riley Reid? What the hell?
Riley Reid out here. The only time I like Riley Reid when she got a cock in her mouth. Other than that, I don't really need to be hearing from Riley. Just gulp it first. If you're not gagging on the cock or taking a cum shot to the face, I don't need to hear from you. But it's like you had that whole situation. Yeah, but even eventually Berta started coming around realizing how much better Charlie was getting under Mia. But then Charlie kept feeling like
he was changing, but he was those were some really good. That was seasons 2. Yeah, it was season 2. Yeah.
No, season 3. That was season 3.
Season 3?
Yeah, it was season 3 because that was when Jake started doing ballet. That was
right. Season 3. That was like peak 2.5 Men right there.
That was the season where you noticed Jake actually hit puberty. Like season 2, you noticed it a little bit, but season 3 was like, oh, okay, the puberty started.
I didn't care for him as much as each season went on.
Once he hit high school, I was like, yeah, it's.
When they literally just made him retarded. When he got older, completely older, he was like a big kid.
I'm not gonna lie, teenagers kind of do like this. Like, I realized that some teenagers.
Let's be fair, he was always kind of stupid, even as a kid.
He was always stupid, but he was a bit wiser when he was younger. He got dumber.
Yeah, he was. Remember the episode? He didn't want Charlie sleeping with his girl-ish friend's mom, and he delivered that planned.
Yeah.
Oh God.
That was the same thing in season 3 where he didn't want her dating Mia because he had a crush on her. You remember that?
Oh, Miss Pasternak. Remember there was one with Miss Pasternak?
Miss Pasternak, Mia. Don't forget. That's how he started. That's how Charlie started dating Mia because Charlie had a crush on her, and Jake had a crush on her. Jake found out.
Oh. Remember the episode? Alan could have had Sherry, and he's over here comparing himself to his brother in bed. What the fuck? So cringe.
I'm telling you that does happen. That does happen because I remember.
Like at that point, I'll start thinking to myself, you just want to ruin your own life.
But that does happen because some people. This is what happens when you get in your own head. Sometimes you can't get out of your own head because when you. This is why I said. If my friend dated somebody and slept with them, that girl's off limits to me. Because mentally, sometimes.
You want to keep with Lennon.
But you never fucked her.
Yeah, that's the truth, but that is my topic.
You never if you and Lennon came out saying you stuck your dick in her, she's off limits to me. Like all you gotta do is fuck her once, and I'll never go after her again.
How about
Literally,
we just eat her out together?
That's what I've been telling you.
One,
That's what I've been telling you.
Special.
That's
no,
what I've
it'd
been
be
telling
weird.
You. That's what I've been. No. That's what I've been telling you. You and Lennon have sex, and then I'll never go after her.
Yeah, that's what a trade-off.
Yeah. Hey, if you want me to not go after her, you need to stick your dick in her. And she wants you to stick your dick in her.
She could literally put her tongue in your ass and dig your shit out if she wants to.
She wants to do that to you. The way she flirts with you is like, dude, either that or she wants you and I to make her into like a Mexican Oreo. We're cookies and she's the cream in the middle. Guess what? We're gonna cream her. But
I'm probably not talking to her anymore. That lady's I'm done with those two. I'm so finished.
Okay. But I mean, if you're serious, you need to be serious. I mean, you need to cut them off. You don't need to have.
I actually haven't messaged them in weeks, honestly. I literally haven't messaged them in a long time.
No connections with them. If they ask you for your YouTube channel, leave them ghosted. Because if you are going to cut somebody else, you cut them off, and you don't move. You don't go back. Like when I left that. Well, when I left that last group I was in, I haven't messaged not one person. I might like a post, but that's liking a post. I don't message them. They message me. I don't message them back. Like, I don't got nothing against you, but when you told me I wasn't as welcome as I thought I was, all right, cool. I got the hit. All right, cool. But that goes the same way. If you need assistance, don't ask me. It's been a year since I left. Like literally, I left the day before my birthday. Crazy. Like 2022. Ask me. I told them, do not send me no emails. I'm not showing up to the meetings. Like there is because this is the organization.
Like it's not that I hate them like James does, but it's just useless, empty conversations we're having.
It's empty conversations. Plus, it's kind of
no chemistry at all. Like literally, it's non-existent.
No chemistry.
I've tried.
And it's more of a give and take for them. They want you to give, and they won't give anything to you.
Yeah,
because if a girl asks me for Netflix, she better be talking about Netflix. Like
no, it wasn't just Netflix. She said you got to give me a whole year of Netflix.
If you give me a whole year of Netflix, I need to be inside you. Like I'm dead ass. Like I can't give you a whole year of Netflix. Unless you are my girlfriend / wife, like you're not.
Or your mother. Like if your mother was like, can I get some Netflix for a month? Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. But a random bitch I don't even know.
First of all, if my mom asked me for Netflix, she already have because I get the account that said you can go 2 to 3 monitors at a time or 2 to 3.
Oh
Mom, you good. Just don't worry about it. Like I'm not gonna charge her.
Yeah, but that would make sense. That's your mom, your grandma, your aunt asking.
That's family. You're not even. There's no interaction with her. Like I said, if you were dating one of these two, it makes sense. Like, cause you're
like if my mom was like, I'll whip you up some nice tacos if you give me Netflix, and I'm like, yeah,
First of all, I find my mom, and she better be whipping up something else. Like,
whenever we talk, whenever I talk to them, I think the last time we talked, we went to this little cafe over just really 5 minutes across the street. I'm just talking to them, and it's just like, why? I really question like, why am I here wasting my time? I can be at home right now doing videos, anything that's going to produce me much more better anything in the future. I'm sitting right here, someone I have no chemistry with, and their mom asked me, mom is nice or whatever. Mom's not bad, mad at me at all. But there's nothing here, man. It's empty. It's literally empty.
Yeah.
They'll call me and they'll be like, you do this? And I'm like, I talked to this broad in like months. I swear I haven't talked to these women in like probably like since November, honestly. It's been literally almost a month or so. I'm like, I ain't mess these bitches ever again.
Yes, and I'm not saying that you need it. I am saying completely cut them off. But my thing is, there needs to be a reason that you still interact with them. Like unless you really feel like deep down that you have a feeling for more or less Carla. It's like you. The issue is this: you keep in contact with Carla, let it there. There's no like. That's why I said. That's why I kept joking about it, but I was kind of being serious. I was mostly joking at the same time. Mm-hmm. If you want me to, let me try to take Leonard out of the situation. Not no OJ Simpson kind of. I mean, let me try to be the one that date her or interact with her where she's not as much connected with Carla. And then if you feel like you want to hook up with her, you go for her.
Well, it's also our personalities don't match. There's no synergy, and they're more like going out women. They like to go out, and it's like I don't mind going out every once in a while, but I just don't really have that natural feeling of like I'm gonna go out every day or do something. It's like I got better things I got to do at home. I got to get stuff done. You know?
I'm the same way, but like I said,
I'm not saying they don't got nothing going on, but it's like if I go out like that, I'm gonna get nothing done, and I'll be so far behind, and I'm not about to do that. That is not happening.
I'm the same way. Like if you ask me, oh, you want to hang out? I was like, it depends. Like it depends. If I got something I need to get done, maybe another time, or we could just hang out after we're done playing league or something. But if it's them, I was like, maybe. We want to get something to eat real quick.
Well, she'll be like randomly sometimes. She'll be like, hey, you want to go to the beach? And I'm like, I didn't even schedule these days off.
No. If it'd be like, see, that's the thing too. Like if it's me, I'll probably have a car and be like, let's drive, pick up somebody, you come over to the house and we can hang out. You could while I'm editing a video, you talking about.
Because I told her to stop doing this. I said you cannot ask me that the day of when I have plans.
Yeah.
She kept. I told her to stop asking me stuff literally last minute because I can't make anything. Even if I wanted to help them, I can't because that's last minute. Why are we? And she kept doing it. And I was just like, I'm done. I told her it's like one time is whatever. 2 times I'm like, this little sus. 3 times I'm just done. No. I said, stop asking me stuff last minute. It would actually make. I'm not even an angry person. I'm pretty nonchalant for the most part, but that would piss me off because constantly.
That happened with the one girl. That one girl on off with
all she would
2 years.
Say, dude, all she would say was, "Oh, well, you can make it happen." It's like, yeah, those were complete luck scenarios, and you can't always count on that.
Exactly. And
last time I did it was remember how we were on the Iron Man podcast?
Yep.
Episode 2. Fucking hell, it was a while ago. Episode 2
Yeah.
was when I told you about the Home Depot thing where Carla and her mom went to Home Depot. Knowing they should not be going the last hour of the bus ride over there because to get back between their house and there, you need to go the hour before. So the last run is at 4. That means you need to go at 3 to be done to come back on the last bus ride to get back to their house. They left at 4 o'clock. They didn't get done in time because the bus. There's 2 stops. There's the one over there, and you have to be over there at the other stop in 40 minutes, right?
Yeah.
But bus will leave. It will come in 40 minutes. And she calls me. We're on the show. I told you this. And I'm sitting there going,
I remember that shit.
That?
I
was like, what the fuck? I was like, if you know, first of all, if they know they're moving that stuff, you need to tell me in advance. And I managed to get James, but I was like, I'm not doing it after this. That was the last time I did it. That was the last time I helped them. I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. It's ridiculous. You need to be back at this time, and you went the last hour. Yeah. They're so lucky I had to just not answer the phone. That was so mad. I was like, what the fuck? Golly.
Exactly. It's like
and you know what they would tell me? They'll be like, oh well Lennon would say that's not really Carla. Carla would say like thank you, but she didn't really. It would be like that kind of thank you. It's like, oh, thanks for coming to my rescue, but it'd be like more like
it was condescending. It was condescending.
Yeah.
She didn't really mean it, but she was trying to be nice. It was I hate that.
No, she wouldn't be like no, condescending is the word, but there's another one. She wouldn't really appreciate the gesture as much.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, she's not really emotional to a certain extent, or she's very hard time showing it, but that's what it felt like to me. Like she may have been, that way, but I didn't feel that. I felt like I'm just helping someone out that was just asking me for something. It's like that friend who just only comes around when they want something. It's like fucking hell, dude.
I know that friend.
I know it's like fuck, like they're acting like they were stupid. Like you got to be that back at this time. You know that, and you're going at this hour. Fuck this. What the hell? What am I, your fucking dad? Good Lord, man. Made me wake up James to go and haul this stuff. And it's not like heavy stuff, but it's like I told him, James can't help you today. He's sleeping because he has to go out of town. So, we're in this town, right?
Yeah.
So he was going about an hour out of town.
Yep.
About 2 hours out of town that specific day for his job. And I told him, you can't ask him. I can't do it. He's sleeping. So then I call his sister. His sister was busy, so she ended up calling him, and yeah, it's just like, bro, it's like you don't listen. Like it's hard. It's like you try to explain something to someone that just not their brain is not just it's poking their brain, but it's not really getting. It's like we can't do it.
Yeah.
You screwed yourself, and I can't help you. But luckily, we turned it around for them. But I can't be doing that shit all the time, man. I got a life for that. Can worry about their life and worry about mine too.
Yeah, see, I'm usually the friend that finds a way to help them. I used to be that for a lot of people, and then I realized when I needed help, nobody. I was like, and then
Or they don't even answer the phone.
But you remember that time I was homeless in 2010, and,
Yeah.
and other people had their issues. That's why I was always I was the quiet guy who noticed everything. I was like, I can't help him because he had an issue. I can't help him; he has his own issue. I was like, all right, cool. That's me. And then when I was asked them, can I stay over for a night? They said they can't. All right, cool. I got no problem with it. You got your stuff. And I realized why they couldn't.
Shit.
But then the other friend, he asked me why I couldn't. I was like, you lived in an area of town I can't be in because of that whole issue back in the day. All I got to do is walk out one day, go to work, and someone catches me walking out. And now I got to start getting in a shootout with somebody. The fuck? I'm not gonna get out of a fucking shootout at 10 o'clock in the morning while I'm trying to go to work. I'm just trying to make some money, and now I gotta deal with these bitch ass niggas out here because of some bullshit from 4 years ago. I'm like, man, I try to squash the big things. I'm like, you know what, fuck it. Yeah. I was like, no, that's why I didn't see. My number one thing is never try to ask for money. I never try to ask for money unless it's absolutely
needed. Me neither, yeah. Mm-hmm.
My thing is, I'll sell my Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon cards before I ask a motherfucker for money. Like,
I'll literally just starve before I ask people for money.
Like, I'll sell my Like, I'll just drink water for 5 days. I'll drink water.
Insane.
I'll drink water for 5 days. I'll just eat pork and beans and rice for a whole week.
I'll quite literally just eat. If I was ever low on money, which I'm obviously not, but it's like if I ever got to that point, even living here, I would go get fucking 20 cans of food, 2 cans a day.
Like anytime there's like a free orange or apple, or like, oh, here's some free fruit, I'll take as much as I can. Like, because I don't know what I'm gonna eat again. It was like, and motherfuckers sick upstairs. I was like, I was joking. Not like I would sell my Yu-Gi-Oh cards before I have to go back to the home shelter. Like, I'm not fuck that. I would sell my collection. Oh, but it's your prized collection. It don't mean shit if I'm fucking homeless and now I gotta worry about this shit that could get robbed at 80 fucking bucks. Now I got no extra money. I rather have money in my bank account than having a Yu-Gi-Oh card that could get fucking robbed because I turn my head for a half second. You know what I'm saying? And people don't understand that. It's like I get that situation where. So see, like I would have been like if I was out where you at, I would have been like, just call me and I'll pick you up. That's how. That's how. If I'm free, if I'm at like a Pokemon tournament, I'm like.
There was another friend that I had.
How far are you out? That's my question. How far are you out? Because if you're like 10 minutes away, I might be able to go in between rounds. Yeah. Like definitely, if you're my girl, I'll drop whatever. I'll drop out of the tournament to come pick you up because I know I'm gonna get some ass later. You go get some ass later. Because like say if I was dating that happened, I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna start flirting in the car. I'm looking at it like, but you know what you're gonna be doing later, right? You're gonna be yeah. It's like I was like, and then the mom gonna be in the back looking at it, like, gracias. I was like, fuck at it. But yeah, it's I'm that like, but yeah, once I realized it was like that was a one-way street most of the time, I became distant. And people don't understand why I became distant. I was like, you know why? You just don't remember. It was like
I think you know what I saw, man. I think people do. I think they just fucking pretend. They know. Yeah. People aren't that stupid. You know, that's what happened when I was younger. I used to keep giving people benefit of the doubt like that.
Yeah.
I think people are not that dumb. If people are that dumb, we're screwed. We are like screwed on levels we're not even ready to even comprehend at this point. It's something that happens with like young people. You know, like a young person like those teenagers that killed that fucking dude. Yeah. People were like, oh, it's just innocent teenagers. They don't know what they're doing. Really?
Most of them in that flat fight moment don't. All they know is survival. But the issue is that you do know this. Mm-hmm. If I pull out this knife and I stab this guy, there's a good chance he dies. You don't
Yeah,
know you
I
can't
think there were a
kill him,
lot.
but you
Yeah,
do know
yeah.
that there's a chance you can't kill him. You don't know this knife will kill him, but you know you can kill him. And that "can" is the difference between like why you it's like
It's like when those people go, all those poor innocent kids. You mean those kids that killed that guy in cold blood? Those poor innocent kids? Really? That's crazy. That's when we gotta start talking about
but you
this.
know the issue is with the media, they paint it
Yeah.
in a way where they call poor innocent kids with white kids. Now they do it with all kids, but it used to be majority white kids. Now they do it with all kids.
Yeah,
It's
those
like
poor innocent kids that beat that one kid to death in Las Vegas. Yeah. It's like, what the fuck? When you hear that stuff, my brain just goes like, I did just hear this. And then
yep.
the other analysts on the desk, they'll be smiling. If someone told me that on a show, I'd be like, bro, I'm done. I quit. I couldn't sell my soul like that. I'm good. That's why I could never do like a broadcast news. Because if someone said some shit like that, or they would try to make good out of a situation like that, I just would have to just be like, nope, that is too much. Or like the one black lady with the curls who does the speaking for the White House and shit.
Yeah.
She was like, I can't say that word on here. We're on YouTube. God damn it. Where she's like, we feel bad for this community. It's like, these fucking kids just all died by this kind of person. All right. You're going to hell. You're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. But you want to talk about that one thing.
About
why
thing. Yeah, wait a second. And then I think about it, I was like, why are married people living in different houses? That is so that's
do you think it's because if they can pay off two houses, they could end up selling one on the market? That'd be the only thing I could think of.
I mean that makes sense, but it's like why? Like
it's like the only thing. That's the only thing. What else would you have two different houses?
It's like because it's like this Sherry Lee Ralph thing. It was like she was married for like 15 years, but they never lived in the same house. I was like, wait, 15 fucking years? Like let me look up the article because that shit had me. I believe it was her. Was it married? Yeah, it was
God. Oh God, I love it.
Yeah, because on Essence.com, that is a website I use sometimes.
Is it Married to Med? What the hell is that?
Shirley Ralph, I'm not living with her husband for 19 years. Guess what? We're still married. It's like, okay, yeah. Well, third was like, she's in Hollywood. Mr. Hughes being a senator in Pennsylvania, state senator. Yeah. I was like, you could have just had a house in Pennsylvania, and then have like a condo in LA, like due to work commitments. Like, yeah, no, he's in Pennsylvania. You're in New York, not New York, LA. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like okay, it's like
that's fucking crazy.
It's like it's understandable. I would have two houses. I say I would have a house where he's at because he's in a stationary location. Because that's a stationary location. You're not in because you're in LA. That's me. You're in I call it a very fluid market. Like LA is a very fluid. I can move out and just get to wherever I need to get to market. You know what I'm saying?
That's like crazy. I just don't. What kind of a world is that?
It's a world that it don't make any sense to me. But I was like, okay, all right, that makes sense. It's weird, but
weird.
Sometimes you definitely gotta rock with it. Like,
oh God,
yeah,
dude. There's these Instagram reels where I'll watch where it's basically like sharks that have the hooks in their mouth. You'll have like divers really going up to the sharks and pulling the hook out of their mouth. I'm like, I can't do that. Nope. I'm sorry, babe. I'm sorry, buddy. But you kind of dug your own grave there.
Exactly. Yeah.
That video you showed me.
Yep.
I like how. Oh my God.
That was
Streamer flies out mod for a kiss. What? Okay, if you're gonna use someone's content like that, I don't care who did what in certain videos. At least put their name. Like, come on.
Oh no, that's Birdman. That's Birdman. He does that. He doesn't want to give that person any more clout.
I always find that kind of tasteless. Name the person.
No, that's
You
Birdman.
know?
That's Birdman. Like,
Yeah, that's just me. That I hate when people do that, man. It's always been a little pet peeve of mine. Like if I'm using stuff out of your videos, I'm gonna be like, this guy did this. At least they can go check the original video. You know what I mean?
Yeah, his thing is he's like, fuck these people. He's the way he does his content.
I get his sentiment. No, I get his sentiment, but it's like, you know, if you're using someone's content, you could like name the person. At least in the title, I'm gonna put their links in your description. Like name her. Everyone's gonna know who it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the way he goes off it, and I kind of like the way he does it. Is like, I'm not gonna give her any more like traction. I'm gonna show you why she ain't shit. And she.
Oh yeah. I knew she wasn't shit. People thought I actually liked her. No, I knew these bitches ain't shit. It's so simple to know. Like, you know how we always talk about like Hollywood people not liking like nerds and whatever, and they hate them and they want to destroy their fucking fans and all that shit. This is even more of an example. These women are the exact way. Anyone who watches these Twitch girls, just know this. They hate your guts. They love the money that they get. But have you ever noticed, guys, they can't ever wait for a chance to just shit all over you guys. They can't. When they have a show or a podcast, whatever that they're on, they can't wait to shit on you motherfuckers. I don't know why you guys give money like that. They only love you for your money. That's it.
Yep, they love you for your money, but they don't care. They don't give one fuck about you.
Like literally, if one of the mods knew you and you were a mod for a girl and you told this chat that like maybe your friend passed away, that bitch ain't giving a fuck. You know what these women think of you? They think you're literally some smelly, disgusting nerd in a basement. That's what they envision their mind of you. They literally think you're like a piece of shit.
A neck beard. Like
yeah. I still don't understand how many people give them money like that. Amaranth situation. Guy came up to see her. She didn't notice he even existed. You know.
Yeah,
like that's just one example of like how many they literally think you guys are just crap, and they can't. It's not that they even can't tell you that because of like reasons. They do tell you that. They tell you that to their friends. You know, they'll tell their friends, but oh yeah, this guy he was doing all this stuff to me. This one mod, bro. They can't wait to shit on you. Remember the Pokemon cookie situation? Yeah. Remember that one?
You know, she called people broke. It was like, I could just get your kind of cookies. Oh, but mine got vitamin D. Bitch, if you go outside, you can get vitamin D for free from the sun, bitch. The fuck?
Like Pokemon saying, I can give you vitamin D. I'm just saying, there's too much we can roast out of that.
I was like, Jesus. I was like, it is. I don't know when people still fuck with Pokemon. I never really give a fuck about Pokemon like that. Like, she's not on my top 10 people I want to fuck or top 10 streamer period.
Corey J be looking all thick and shit. She can sit on my face.
I like Sydney. I like Sydney. I like her. Ooh. Even Delphi Aria. Oh, like, but Aria's kind of one of those where it's like you kind of tell she don't give a fuck about some of her streamers. It's like some of these girls you could kind of like.
How many girls you know they ain't shit? Like Morg Pie. You don't know that girl ain't shit.
Like my favorite couple right now, like streamers are like you got NP Low and Melena, but sometimes they be a little too much. Nick and Caroline, like
okay.
I remember one time a bunch of us said in the chat with a girl just like Caroline.
Whatever happened to OTV? Wasn't there some drama with OTV recently?
I mean, besides Pokemon leaving, Pokey just left. But
what was that about? I saw a short of it,
she graduated. Pretty much, what she wanted to do. She had so many things that she was contracted to that she couldn't do a lot of the.
Okay, that's what you mean.
Like that's
basically
why
scheduling conflicts.
Yeah, pretty much. That's why she was just okay. Let me just be a guest if needed. But she didn't want to feel like she was beholden to be in, because there's a lot of times she wasn't even like you would forget she was in OTV.
Yeah,
it was like,
didn't they have Lena a part of the show too? Sometime
no,
like double as Lena.
She was OTV and Friends. She was the friend part. She
got the marketing deals. I remember.
Yeah, Pokemon went from OTV to be the friends of OTV because there's OTV and Friends. The friends are pretty much anybody who, because Lena might have been OTV because don't forget at one point they kind of rebranded. Most of the people who were there in the old OTV was gone. Like, this guy's Toast was there, but then when he broke up with Janet left. That was whole awkward thing.
Awkward.
Who else? Who's other people?
I'm pretty sure Michael Reeves and Lily are still together. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, no, they're still together. Michael Reeves is not as much on TV, but he's still there. But it's like
Quarter
you,
J, you looking like a fucking snack. All Jody. Oh Lord.
yeah, it's
Lord Jesus.
like
Remember when they had the podcast where they had a podcast with dudes and girls, but there were too many guests, so they wanted to kind of knock it down to just like 2 people or whatever.
yeah, 2 to 3
And,
people. So, most of the time now, it's just like the 3 of the OTV people talk about shit, and then once in a while there's a guest. Once in a while there's a guest, because there's 2 separate podcasts. There's one that you see. There's one that you'll see on actual like YouTube, and the other one that's only Patreon.
Yeah, I remember.
A little spicier, like how like there was a thing where Sydney said it on the live.
Sydney, you talking about the black girl?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's pretty cute. Yeah.
There was a thing where she was talking about how she wanted to eat a dude's ass, but like every guy that she messed with, dated, didn't like that. It was like, okay, it's like you're not meeting the right dudes then, because it's like there's a bunch of dudes that will let you eat their ass. It's like it's not even fucking hard. It's like God. You tell a dude, you ask a dude like if you ask a dude like, do you want to get your butt eaten? But you know, guys will eat your ass. Trust me, there's enough dudes out here that will let you eat their ass. And it's like I don't know if you want to eat their ass. I'm just saying.
They're talking about a joke. I remember they had a video a while ago called Jody's Spirit Animal. Her spirit animal better be a fucking monkey with a big old cock. Good Lord. All right, so here we go. All right, this is the audio on. Let's go.
Yeah. What's going on, guys? First of all, I think this video is actually very important because there are a lot of men out there that need to see something like this. So in a way, it's a good thing. Not good for this guy.
I'm just saying, if anybody watched this video and you still do this, you're a fucking actual retard. Just saying.
Of course, but good for society, because I really think some of these guys need a little bit of a wake-up call, and hopefully this can be what they need. So what we're going to be watching today is some clips from this stream where one of these just chatting girls had one of her mods.
He would not give her credit as a name. That's his main thing.
Oh
I will not name the person because I do not want people going over there and so, but you'll eventually know who it is because it's like, yeah.
I would say this particular girl does pull in some pretty big numbers, I would say.
Yeah.
I hate it. I talked to her and I was spitting all kinds of riz and she loved
it. One thing I do remember, the one thing I will say is she does remember you because she's you're that one guy and then that said that you wanted to eat me up for like 3 hours. I was like,
you gotta tell these broads, you gotta lay your cock out on the table. Oh, I fuck her on YouTube. God damn it.
Pretty much went about as terrible as you would expect from a stream like that. The stream itself was about an hour and a half. So we're just going to kind of talk about it. I'm going to post some clips throughout the video that I selected, but obviously there is a lot of clips here. So I'm just going to pick a few and talk about those and just kind of give my thoughts on everything. So she starts out the stream with like a little introduction.
Cute couple, Vivi are not dating. I did not claim this. Sorry.
Oh, damn. Fuck. Like, yeah, to be fair, she has mentioned that she kind of plays things up for the camera, but, you know.
But see, in most situations, there's one part where Birdman, oh my God, Birdman had me die with this one line. You're hearing it wrong. I think
I'm pretty sure you guys know who this is. This is Sub Caitlin. I haven't been on her shows before. I had to, I think I digmatized her in a different way. I think I fucked her mind vagina.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna give context to MSK, and it says he did because he remembered him. I would say more tug fucked her because like what you said got her all fucked up. And I was like, what? He was the only You said you want to eat me
before she said she wanted something crazy. So I was like, what can I do to impress?
I remember because you threw her off so wild.
She literally said all the guys were boring here tonight, and I was like, fuck, I gotta bring my A game in.
That was too, but I remember you said something back to back times about it. How can you say you want to eat me out for 3 hours and then call me 8 out of 10? It's that I can tell that bruised her ego. I could tell that bruised her ego.
I was gonna be like, hey, I don't have to look at your face to do that, but that would have been just a massive L.
That I'm not gonna lie, that bruised her ego because it was like, wait a second, I'm not a 10 because she's so used to sip niggas calling her 10 out of 10. I was like, I was like, without the makeup, you might be like 10 out of 10. With makeup, you're 10 out of 10. Without makeup, you're maybe a 6 out of 10. Like, see, I don't know what you really look like without all this makeup on.
Right,
plus, yeah.
That's so mean, but don't claim it. So yeah, 1 hour stream, so every minute counts. And yes, I did make a donation goal. So one piece of hair sticking out. Okay, I made a donation goal of $500. I will kiss Dilly. So we hit it. But
$500.
But no. Finish this whole thing before you say it. Watch.
No. It's just crazy because there has been I swear there was a dude one night who dropped. I shit you people not. I was watching after I left. Back-to-back $1,000. He dropped $3,000.
That sounds about right.
In less than an hour. It was the guy, anonymous. His name was literally anonymous. He dropped I think $4,000, and he dropped he gifted I think 1,000 subs. Dude,
yeah, I remember that.
Fucking flinging money.
I remember that because I was one of those fuckers that I was like, wait a minute,
I got a sub too. Yeah.
I was like, oh, you got a sub from anonymous. Like, nigga, what?
Anonymous, literally, I swear, he was that Asian dude who just threw around money. Bros might have actually robbed banks, honestly.
Hopefully, I will be drunk for that. Let's take the first shot of the night, yeah?
He said, hopefully I'm drunk for that. The fuck? God. Oh,
that is like a wee woo.
That was right at the beginning of the stream, and it already sets the tone for how this entire stream is going to be. Literally, the whole stream was just her being disgusted by this guy for simply existing, like somebody in the chat asked hey, are y'all together or whatever? She's like, ew, no, that's disgusting, right? And then she explained how they have set up a $500 donation goal for them to kiss. And keep in mind, this is only about an hour and a half stream, so $500 in about an hour is pretty good, I would say. Now, she also then has to explain how they're going to be drinking throughout the stream because that is the only way she could handle kissing this disgusting moderator of hers, right? And I did want to point this out early because honestly, I watched most of the stream. I kind of did skip around a little bit, but I did watch a lot of it. This guy seems like a pretty normal guy. He's just a little soft, He just needs to stand up for himself, get a little bit more self-confidence, self-respect, but he just seems like a very nice
Yeah, from when I watched it, he didn't seem like a bad guy. I mean, maybe off stream he gave her bad vibes. I don't know. But on the actual show that I saw, it was fine.
Guy. Usually, when you think of these female streamers mods, you would imagine it's some disgusting neckbeard weirdo who's one bad day away from showing up on the news, that type of guy. But I don't feel like this guy really fits that type of stereotype at all. And I think that's what makes the whole interaction even worse. So after the intro, they end up doing a truth or drink. I mean, I'm sure you can imagine the type of questions that a Twitch chat would be asked.
Especially hers. The dumb motherfuckers is weird in that chat.
Yeah.
Her chat specifically has levels of simps that I don't think even exist in this dimension anymore.
Oh, dude. The only chat I know that have more levels of simps is Amaranth's chat. Amaranth and who does a check? Who's another check? Pokemon, but Pokemon is not as much because Pokemon there's been more people saying, "Oh, Pokemon, you're not as attractive with your makeup on." Fuck, who's the other chick? God damn, it's somebody else. But Amaranth's chat is disgusting with Sips. It's oh my god.
And she's trying to give therapy to these weirdos. I was like, lady, you ain't cooking with this one.
On this type of a game. So I feel like my guy Dilly here was just set up for failure right from the beginning. I don't know if he was even aware that this is how this was all going to go down before the stream or not. But once the stream started, it's too late. So he never even had a chance.
I see it. You're saying so hands. There's mean. Dilly had the same size hands. Oh my
No,
god.
God.
You have baby hands.
No.
Yeah, we have the same size hands. That means you have a small dick. Are you gonna become weird?
What? Yeah, what Burper says after this is what I would have done.
This is why she should stop flying people out like this. She did it for Yaga. I don't think Yaga's a bad guy, but that guy is definitely a literal, actual basement dwelling neckbeard dude. He's actually just a straight up loser. And he was more normal with her than him. But like, I don't think he was doing anything wrong. Why is she flying people out? That's so cringe.
If I get the
I'm trying to get actually like, man, there might be a Michael Myers situation eventually doing that shit. Just
$500, I will kiss him on the lip. I do have nails.
So that is just
whatever. I'm okay. My brain is not gonna rot.
It's going to be one of many examples of how this stream went. And I only selected a few examples. There's like 50. But that might have been my 13th reason right there. Honestly, I think I would just have to pull my meat out on stream. Sorry, you're getting banned on Twitch because I just can't have you saying that about me. You know what I mean? I got to prove you wrong. You've left me with no choice. The meat's coming out.
Rate mod from 1 through 10 if you would smash. Are you sensitive?
No. I'll be honest.
Okay, so me personally, how about you rate me first?
Oh God.
Oh, but you know I'm not rate.
Nah, that shit was like a 3. That shit was a 3.
Nah, she's about a 6. She's about a 6 on a good day.
She didn't even want to call me like I wouldn't say she would have called me ugly on stream. She said this to me. I remember she said, "Well, I posed a scenario to her. I was like, if I walked up to you in a bar and you were alone and I just started spitting Riz." That's literally how I said that. And she was like, I was like, would you find me attractive? And she said, well, for you, there's just not that level of attraction there. So no. I was like, oh, I was like, God damn.
Oh, okay. All right.
I shit you not. That was literally what she said, actually word for word.
Okay. All right.
That was like my 3rd time on her stream, I think, at that point. First time was the one you guys remember from the dating show. The second time was the one where you guys were laughing at me spitting Riz. Yeah, that was the 3rd time.
That shit.
No, it was the 4th time. 4th time. Because the 3rd time I talked about having a threesome with her or some shit. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, that shit was cringe because you talking about eating around. I was like, oh my God, this shit's cringe. Oh my God. What? I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, this shit is cringe.
Out loud.
Once again, I'm trying to like really reiterate, this is how the whole stream was. It was just constant bullying of this guy over and over. Like this one was like so unnecessary. Like, why didn't you just let him claim a 6? Like, what's the harm in that? You know what I mean? Like, no, you had to clarify and let him know, like, hey, actually, dude, like, no, you're not even a 6, you ugly scum. Like, you're disgusting. Like, damn, like, just let the guy rock. Like, why can't you just be happy with a 6? What's the harm in just letting him live? Like, you didn't have to do all that.
I feel bad for Dilly because it feels like you're being mean to him. Am I being mean to you?
No.
Bullshit.
I'm nice to you, yes? You love me.
Yeah.
That is like, oh.
You love me. Oh God. Cold.
Oh God. Okay.
You love me.
Okay.
Oh God.
I
felt like London that one time in that stream where London was like, you gotta love me. I was like, I love to stick my cocky in, but all right.
Guys, just so if you guys are watching and listening to this on the podcasting platforms when this episode goes up, if you guys want to hear us go more explicitly on this, go watch the Iron Man podcast on Rumble, Twitch, and Twitter. Because on here, I can't go into things further than I want.
Yeah, go ahead deep as we want to.
But I will say this: that is what someone who I would say abuse. That's just the wrong word. Someone who is coercing someone into believing something when you say it multiple times. Like, fuck. Good Lord.
Yes.
I'm your friend.
She's my friend.
Yeah, so fuck off. You guys don't know our relationship, okay?
Exactly. They don't
Yeah,
know
you don't know us.
That sounds like mass. It's like when Loco Doco would say things about Reginald, even though Reginald would literally cuss motherfuckers out, make players cry, and Loco Doco would be like, he's a great guy.
Yeah.
They don't know us.
I felt like this clip was important to include for context because it just shows how down bad the guy is. Like, he's basically like brainwashed into thinking that they are friends or something. Brother, you are not friends. She is making money by embarrassing you on stream. This is not a mutual relationship. You know what I mean? This is not what a friend does. Friends go back and forth. When you're with your friends, you roast each other. You even like say crazy stuff, but you're all friends. Like, no one takes it like too personal. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
but this is just one way. This is just constant attacking this guy over and over and over again. And he just sits there and takes it like, he's just a nice guy. He doesn't say anything. He just accepts all of this. Like, it's just sad. Are you getting any money from this stream, my guy?
Not even just poor self-esteem.
Yeah, no,
It's
just
just-
this.
This is just peak sadness that you're just
Yeah.
watching. I mean, it obviously is poor self-esteem, but it's just how much money did she pay this guy to fucking look this bad?
Exactly.
Dilly, because she's making what, 500 just off this donation goal, plus all the subs and ad money and gifted or whatever else is going on. Like, are you getting
At Mint Mobile, we like
No, Ryan, we don't care. We know you have a hot wife. We know you bang her. I get it.
Yep.
that money, Dilly?
Do you get paid for this?
Your friendship?
I wish.
Love your friendship.
Brother, you gotta wake the fuck up, man. You are not friends. Nothing that I have seen so far would indicate to me in any sense that you are friends. I think you think that you're friends, but does she consider you a friend? I don't think so, man. I really don't see that from how this is going. Now, here is the final clip. The moment you have all been waiting for. Here is the kiss close.
Okay, there's shorts built in. Don't worry, guys.
There are.
I have to go to you. Or I have to come
Okay,
closer
okay,
to me.
okay, I'm right here, I'm right here.
Oh
This
my
is
god.
This is so bad.
Sorry, one more shot. One more shot.
One more shot.
Oh fuck.
When girls say
Okay.
one more shot, when girls, I've been to many bars, but back in the day when I was a little bit more crazy, when girls say one more shot before they look at you, they're not attracted to you at any level. If anyone says one more shot
Yeah.
before they even got to look at you, god damn. Oh,
Can do it.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Can you come closer?
Wait, this close? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Whenever you're ready.
Can you pucker up? Pucker up.
This is I have small lips.
All right, come on.
Okay, okay.
Oh my god.
she didn't even kiss this guy. She like barely touched his lips.
And that watch what Birdman says after. This shit had me dead.
She didn't kiss this guy. That is like what your fucking kid does to you when they're trying to like, you said give me kisses and they'll run away and shit like that.
Yeah. I feel like Leonard did that to you at one point. She kissed you and just ran off like a little
Oh no,
child.
she had tongue in my mouth. I tasted that shit. That shit tastes like strawberries.
Damn, that's crazy.
Jesus Christ. Well, are you okay?
Oh, it's actually throwing up. Oh my god. He barely kissed this dude. What are we doing?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that might have been a Chris Benoit moment for me.
Hey yo. Woo, woo, woo. We are not advocating for DV. If you don't know what DV means, the
Can't-
DA.
Can't say it on YouTube, but look it up. You will be
Yeah.
pleasantly surprised. I'll say that.
Woo, woo. Chris Benoit. Oh god. Okay.
God.
that on stream in front of everyone, like she reacted as if he had fucking AIDS or something. Like, this is just too embarrassing, man. Like, she's like pretending to go to the bathroom and throw up, bro. Like, come on, dude. Like, I just don't understand why you are subjecting yourself to this treatment and then thinking that like your friends, man. This guy looks at least what, 25 years old. Like, this isn't like some dumb teenager or something, you know what I mean? This isn't a kid. This is a grown-ass man. You gotta have some self-respect. This is unacceptable. This is not how you should be treated, bro. Like, it's just insane. One angle I do have to consider, I did want to throw this in there, is maybe he likes it. I know that's a thing that like some guys like being humiliated or whatever. Like, I've seen some wild stuff. And maybe that's what this guy is into. I don't know. Even if that's the case, I don't think that makes it much better, man. You got to do better for yourself. That's not an acceptable way for grown men to behave either. You got to get it together, bro. This was just an absolutely sad video. I feel like I've said everything that needs to be said. Hopefully this video can help some people snap out of it, okay? Because some people need to see this and realize like how you're really viewed. I think some of these like moderators that mod for these girls, you know, they're like in love with them. It's good for maybe some of them to see this happen so they understand that it's a one-way thing. You know what I mean? Like she doesn't even like you. She has no respect for you. She thinks you're a disgusting scum and you're in love with her. Like, wake up, man. Anyways, that's it for the video. Y'all let me know your thoughts.
Yeah, like I've always told you guys, these girls can't wait to get on a podcast and shit on you guys. They can't wait to do it.
Yeah.
And they do it in pretty explicit ways too. They call you filthy. They call you, they say you stink. They say you're ugly. They won't date you.
In the most disrespectful way is that too. They don't even see you as human at times. That's the fucked up.
They literally see you. Yeah, you're right. They literally see you as subhuman.
Yep. I was like, man, that's
titties.
Like, god damn, they are just like okay, this is disrespectful. Like how motherfuckers like, yeah, it's like motherfuckers out here turn to Chris Benoit. He's like, oh shit, oh no.
I'm gonna go through some of these comments here. Yes, I love it when my friends make me feel like the most disgusting person on the planet and humiliate me in front of thousands of people just so they can make some money. That is true friendship right there. Yo, what the fuck? I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. She's the definition of out of pocket. So some would say thought, but that works. Ironically, the only thing that was truly ugly was her behavior. World status Twitch mod gets a kiss. Oh my god. 33 minutes? Oh
yeah, nah, agent. No, because that's how long it was. It was a little longer. He had more of the clips himself that he was watching it. Because he was actually, I think he was not watching it live, but he live reacted to it.
Someone needs to run a wellness check for this dude. God.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm 27, and I cannot imagine my time spending that my time as a mod.
Yeah, these guys don't even get paid for this. Imagine working like round the clock for a thought, and you're not getting paid.
Yeah, most of them choose not to get paid though. That's the thing.
You left me with no choice. The meat is coming out.
Meat. Nobody said that. That's how I was like, oh god, oh god, Birdman. No, pause. I was about to say something bad. Why he about to do something? He would have got her. He would have got her immediately banned. He was like, okay, that's how you feel. All right, cool.
Optimus Twitch mod gets humiliated by e-girl on live stream. Oh, Caitlin. Oh no. Oh God, man. Amaranth is making her a beer flavor with her area.
Yeah, that was the video I was trying to find. Yeah, Amaranth is. Yeah, you gotta watch that one. It was. Yeah, you gotta watch that one eventually.
Investing in Pokemon's cookies. Okay, we gotta go over this stuff on Rumble because there's no way we do it here.
Yeah,
there's no way.
Yeah, definitely that Amaranth one. The old one, that Amaranth one. That was the one. That was the one I was trying to find. I couldn't find it at first. He must have put it back. He must have put it back out, or I just didn't see it. But yeah, I feel bad.
You know what's crazy? I want to hear her because I saw her on Instagram earlier, and
yeah,
would you believe she didn't take accountability?
Of course
she didn't.
I'm not surprised.
Of course she wouldn't take accountability, people. Why would you guys ever expect that? Accountability. Y'all is out of your damn minds. Y'all put way too much faith in people. And what are people going to say about her? Oh, she was just playing around on stream. Good Lord. Here comes all the fucking loads of excuses. If I did that to a girl on stream the way she did to him, I would be crucified to the ground.
If kills you and then don't bring them all your old shit.
And probably check all my tweets from like 21 or some shit. I don't know what you'll be doing now.
Especially that one person now whose name should not be mentioned.
Oh,
that
Gorilla Monkey?
Yeah, that motherfucker be on your ass too. Be like,
I knew this guy. I knew the guy before he was big.
I'd be like, not this bitch. But you gotta hit him with not this bitch. Oh, not her again. Oh, God.
Oh, no.
He turned
My brain.
What
I
happened?
hate life
What
so
happened?
much. Oh my god. Ugh. Damn it. You people, you guys deserve, I swear, some of y'all deserve this shit. I can't feel bad for people who actively deserves. That actually looks pretty good, I'll say. So his name was Dilly, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
Dylan.
so this is her responses to what happened. None of you know me or Dilly or how our relationship is in real life. If that's how, I don't want to even imagine what that shit is in real life.
If my friend did be like that, yeah, I might turn into Chris Benoit. I'll be like, you know what? Let me go for a walk. Let me go for a walk. I need some fresh air.
Oh my!
If not, you know, how YNW Belly said, murdered on the mind. Yeah, don't ever get to the point where murder becomes on your mind, because then you just go outside, get some touch grass. Sometimes all you gotta do is touch grass. Just touch grass. Sometimes all you said, just step out the house. Just step
And
out.
then the second response was, we have already talked about this privately, and I apologized to him off stream, and there was no animosity between us, either of us. Is okay. I mean, okay.
Yeah.
And she says, the stream is staged. You guys are more upset than Dilly is and trying to make him a victim when he doesn't even see himself that when he doesn't even feel that way himself. I think you told him to feel that way. I'm just saying, from what I saw versus what I'm reading here, I don't think he's the guy to really put his foot down, just from what I saw.
Yeah.
And I think you are the one that told him to feel that way. You suddenly convinced him to feel that way. Ain't no way a dude like that is feeling that way by himself. No way. He has the personality of like, I'll just let a girl walk over me. Literally, I can see it from a mile away. We don't have to be next to him to know that. No self-respecting person gets treated like that on stream. Like, come on, what are we doing here? Like, no self-respecting person does that shit. This was his response. His response was, I have no reason to lie. Yes, you do. You literally do. You actually do have a reason to lie. It would be to protect her reputation, obviously. Me and Kate have been friends for some time now. Sure didn't feel that way on stream. Outside of streaming, she has done a lot for me and my personal growth. God, fuck me. I want people to understand that I am doing well. I value our friendship and understand what was said can be hurtful. I decided to come to Kate's to make my vacation all worthwhile, and it was my idea for us to do streams together, knowing there would be some jokes and banter. I have no regrets on being her friend and doing content with Caitlin. You can't help people, you know, man. It's just like you can't help people.
He gotta finally get the boss's orders. I'm still watching this thing right now. He has two options, and he needs to get a knockout and fast. Cause yeah, the mirror match is still going. It's Wanda and Sam, but it's this is a boring mirror match. It's not because it's the players, it's the deck. It's just the decks, the way they play. It's gonna be boring because there's certain mirror matches that are like boring until they become fun, and then it's like Charizard, Chip-Pal, but right up to a certain degree. Even Mew's fun because it's like, all right. Oh, ball! Thank you, thank God he saw ball. Thank God. If he didn't find ball, it would have been a fucking mess. Because he would have had a hit one, and then if Sam comes back, he wins. That boss St. John. Thank God. But yeah, nah.
Stream. That's the thing. The stream was staged. Yeah. That's what you took to after the fact. Yeah. Staged.
Yep. All right.
Yep.
Staged. To save your reputation. All right, that makes sense. Staged. For research purposes. And this is all for research purposes. Yeah. It's all research purposes until the motherfucking neckbeard ends up on the news for reasons. Yeah. The neckbeard motherfucker turns into Chris Benoit. Yep. He motherfucker turns into OJ. Yeah.
How? She's been valuable to his personal growth.
He better. He better
He
realize.
wasted vacation time talking to her.
Damn, that's fucked up. Because you could actually went somewhere and, got your meat sucked up, but no, he was with this goofy bitch.
It's just, I literally don't get it. What is wrong with people?
Yep. I don't think I do that now, man.
Man, you guys, if anyone sees that and donates to these women still, you're trash. You're just an idiot and you deserve everything coming to you. There's been way too many examples of that happening and people just being like, oh no, but they love me. Oh Lord.
These people don't know you. You gotta really, these niggas don't know you. These people don't know you. She don't know you.
She literally probably sees all of those people as literally subhuman pieces of shit. She can't say that because, reasons, guys. People can't. Faker can't tell all those shitty T1 fans, hey, I think you're all just weirdo, dumb pieces of shit. You can't. You can't say those things.
I mean, you can, but the backlash is going to be the reason why you can't say it. You can't say motherfuckers ain't shit. Because even if they ain't shit, it's like, guess what? You need those fans. Because they're the reason why you're making all the money you are making. Because if you say these motherfuckers ain't shit, all right, cool. These motherfuckers ain't shit. But guess what? Most of the motherfuckers are still gonna be paid for your shit. They're gonna be like, because they're so invested in, oh, we love you. And you can tell motherfucker, jump off a bridge. And there might be a motherfucker that do that. Because they're brain dead. They're so encapsulated on what you say, it doesn't matter what you say to them. And then there's some motherfuckers that are like, they actually have a brain.
Mm-hmm.
What to say?
Well, we're going to go to the other, we're going to get out of here. And I just want to say for anyone watching and listening to the show, for all these many seasons on the podcasting platforms, whether you consume the show on YouTube, Twitch, or Twitter, thank you so much. Coming up on Sunday, no, not Sunday, coming up this Wednesday, we're going to do our LPL 2024 Spring Split Team Tier List. It'll be the last region that we cover, and then we'll be all ready to go into the season for 2024. So thank you guys for watching the show, whether you watch live, you watch on the replay. The Iron Man podcast is going to be coming on the podcasting platforms very, very soon. I am dropping other videos as well. So make sure, as always, to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I am MSK, Master Swag King, and I'm signing out, guys. See you guys later.